Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the wisdom of Stoicism, revealing the 10 secrets that Stoics never share with others. These secrets are the keys to inner strength, resilience, and true mastery over oneself. The ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, lived by these principles, holding them close to their hearts, because they understood the power of keeping certain truths concealed. If you're ready to unlock these timeless insights and learn how they can transform your life, stay tuned. These are secrets that will help you navigate the challenges of the modern world with grace, wisdom, and an unshakable inner peace. So, let's explore these 10 guarded truths that Stoics have kept hidden for centuries. You won't want to miss this. Lesson number 1. Emotions play a critical role in our interactions, guiding decisions, influencing behaviors, and shaping our relationships. Yet, many of us struggle to understand our own emotions, let alone decipher the emotions of others. The ability to perceive and comprehend the emotions of others, referred to as emotional intelligence, is essential for effective communication, empathy, and building meaningful connections. Understanding someone's true emotions goes beyond merely noticing if they are happy, sad, or angry. It involves recognizing subtle cues, comprehending unspoken feelings, and appreciating the complexity of emotional expression. By learning to understand others' true emotions, we enhance our emotional intelligence, improve our interpersonal skills, and ultimately cultivate deeper, more authentic connections. This lesson will explore 7 strategies to better understand the true emotions of others. We will discuss practical techniques, from observing body language and facial expressions to asking the right questions, all of which can help you interpret emotions accurately and respond effectively. Observe body language and non-verbal cues. Non-verbal communication is a significant aspect of emotional expression. Body language, such as posture, gestures, and movement, can reveal much about a person's feelings. For instance, crossed arms might indicate defensiveness or discomfort, while leaning forward may suggest interest or engagement. Eye contact, facial expressions, and even the way someone positions their feet can provide clues to their emotional state. To understand true emotions, pay attention to these nonverbal cues. Look for inconsistencies between what a person says and how they physically express themselves. Notice if their facial expressions align with their words, or if their gestures are congruent with their stated emotions. Understanding these nonverbal signals will give you insights into feelings that might not be verbally expressed. Listen actively to what is being said and unshed. Listening is more than hearing words. It is about understanding the meaning and emotions behind them. Often, people communicate their emotions indirectly, choosing words that hint at, rather than explicitly state, their feelings. For example, someone might say, "I'm fine," while their tone suggests otherwise. Practice active listening by focusing entirely on the speaker without distractions. Pay attention not only to the words, but also to the tone, pace, and volume of speech. Is their voice steady or wavering? Are they speaking quickly, suggesting anxiety, or slowly, indicating calm or fatigue? Asking clarifying questions can also help reveal underlying emotions, allowing you to understand their true feelings better. Ask open-ended questions to encourage emotional expression. People often hide their true emotions because they fear being judged or misunderstood. Asking open-ended questions creates a safe space for them to express themselves more fully. Instead of asking questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no, ask questions that invite elaboration, such as, "How are you feeling about that?" or "What was that experience like for you?" These questions encourage people to share their thoughts and emotions in their own words. They help build trust and rapport, making it easier for others to open up about their true feelings. When you ask open-ended questions, listen carefully to the responses and be empathetic in your reactions. Practice empathy to understand emotions. More deeply, empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Practicing empathy involves placing yourself in another person's shoes, seeing the world from their perspective, and recognizing their emotions. This requires being present in the moment and setting aside your judgments or biases. To cultivate empathy, start by acknowledging the other person's emotions, even if you don't fully understand them. Use statements like, "It sounds like you're feeling," or "I can see that this situation has been difficult for you." By validating their emotions, you create a space where they feel understood and respected, which encourages them to share more of their true feelings. Pay attention to context and situational factors. Emotions do not exist in a vacuum. They are often influenced by the context or situation. Understanding someone's true emotions requires considering the environment, social dynamics, and any external factors that might be affecting their mood or behavior. For example, a person might appear irritated or short-tempered, not because they are angry at you, but because they are stressed by a looming deadline or a personal issue. Be mindful of these contextual clues when interpreting emotions. Consider the person's current situation, recent experiences, and any external pressures they might be facing. By taking into account the broader context, you can better understand the reasons behind their emotional state and respond more compassionately. Recognize the impact of cultural differences on emotional expression. Cultural background plays a significant role in how people express their emotions. In some cultures, expressing emotions openly is encouraged, while in others, it may be seen as a sign of weakness or inappropriate. Recognizing these cultural differences is essential to understanding true emotions. When engaging with people from different cultural backgrounds, be aware of how cultural norms might influence their emotional expression. Educate yourself about cultural practices and values, and avoid making assumptions based on your cultural perspective. Respect and appreciate these differences, and strive to create an inclusive environment where all individuals feel comfortable expressing their true emotions. Reflect on your emotional responses to enhance understanding. Understanding others' emotions also involves reflecting on your emotional responses. Your feelings can provide valuable insight into the emotions of others. For example, if you feel uncomfortable or defensive in a conversation, it might be because the other person is expressing anger or frustration. By tuning into your emotional responses, you can gain clues about what the other person might be feeling. Self-awareness is key in this process. Take time to reflect on your feelings and consider how they might be influencing your perception of others' emotions. This reflection helps you distinguish between what you feel and what others are truly experiencing, leading to a more accurate understanding of their emotions. Conclusion: enhancing emotional intelligence for better relationships. Understanding the true emotions of others is a powerful skill that can transform your relationships, enhance communication, and build trust. By observing non-verbal cues, practicing active listening, asking open-ended questions, and cultivating empathy, you can develop a deeper understanding of the emotions of those around you. Recognizing the impact of context, cultural differences, and reflecting on your emotional responses further enriches this understanding. Ultimately, by improving your ability to read and respond to others' emotions, you foster stronger, more authentic connections and contribute to a more emotionally intelligent and compassionate world. Lesson number 2. Personal weaknesses are often viewed as flaws or limitations that hinder our progress and potential. However, recognizing and understanding these weaknesses can be one of the most empowering steps toward self-improvement and growth. Just as strengths guide us to our natural capabilities, weaknesses offer a unique opportunity to reflect on areas needing attention, development, or acceptance. In the philosophy of Stoicism, identifying one's weaknesses is not about self-deprecation, but about honest self-assessment and the cultivation of resilience and self-awareness. A comprehensive understanding of personal weaknesses can lead to profound personal growth. By acknowledging them, we can employ strategies to manage, mitigate, or even transform these aspects into strengths. This lesson outlines key points to explore personal weaknesses, their significance, and actionable steps to manage them effectively. Identify and acknowledge your weaknesses. The first step in dealing with personal weaknesses is identifying them. It involves introspection and self-reflection to understand what areas of your personality or behavior hinder your growth or lead to negative outcomes. Acknowledging your weaknesses means being honest with yourself about the things you struggle with. This honesty is not an admission of failure, but a crucial part of self-awareness. Practical tip: write down your perceived weaknesses and ask trusted friends or colleagues for their perspective. Often, others can provide insights we might miss about ourselves. Accept weaknesses as a part of being. Human acceptance is the foundation of personal growth. Understand that everyone has weaknesses. They are a natural part of being human. Acceptance means acknowledging your limitations without judgment. It doesn't mean resignation. It means recognizing your current state without letting it define you. When you accept your weaknesses, you also accept the opportunity for growth. Practical tip: practice self-compassion by reminding yourself that perfection is an unrealistic expectation. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend facing similar struggles. Differentiate between core weaknesses and temporary challenges. Not all weaknesses are created equal. Some may be core aspects of your personality that require long-term strategies to manage, while others might be temporary challenges or situational responses. Distinguishing between the two allows you to focus your energy effectively. Core weaknesses might include deep-seated fears or ingrained habits, while temporary challenges could be stress-induced reactions or short-term skill gaps. Practical tip: reflect on your experiences and assess whether your weaknesses are consistent or fluctuate with circumstances. This understanding helps prioritize areas for personal development. Reframe weaknesses as opportunities for growth. Reframing your perspective on weaknesses is a powerful tool. Instead of viewing them as barriers, see them as opportunities for growth. This mindset shift helps to transform negative self-talk into constructive thinking. Weaknesses often highlight areas where we have the most potential for improvement. By addressing them, you can develop new skills, habits, and attitudes that will contribute to your overall personal and professional development. Practical tip: whenever you identify a weakness, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can this make me stronger? This reflective questioning encourages a growth-oriented mindset. Develop a plan to manage or overcome weaknesses. Once you have identified and accepted your weaknesses, create a practical plan to address them. This could involve setting specific, achievable goals, seeking professional help or mentorship, or developing new habits that counterbalance your weaknesses. A structured approach provides clarity and direction, ensuring that your efforts are focused and effective. Practical tip: use SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to break down your plan into manageable steps. For example, if procrastination is a weakness, set a specific goal like complete tasks within 48 hours of assignment and track your progress weekly. Leverage strengths to compensate for weaknesses. Your strengths can help compensate for your weaknesses. By leveraging what you do well, you can mitigate the impact of your weaknesses. For instance, if you struggle with public speaking but excel at writing, use your writing skills to prepare thoroughly for presentations. This approach helps you feel more confident and reduces anxiety, making the speaking task easier. Practical tip: list your top strengths and brainstorm how they can support you in areas where you feel weak. Integrate these strengths into your plan for self-improvement. Embrace vulnerability and seek feedback. Being open about your weaknesses and seeking feedback from others can be incredibly beneficial. Vulnerability allows you to connect more deeply with others, as it demonstrates humility and authenticity. Feedback provides external perspectives that can help you identify blind spots and find new ways to address your weaknesses. Practical tip: regularly seek constructive feedback from trusted peers, mentors, or supervisors. Frame your request positively, such as, "I'm working on improving my specific weakness, and I'd appreciate any insights you have." Practice patience and self-compassion. Change, especially at a fundamental level, takes time. It's essential to be patient with yourself and recognize that progress is not always linear. There will be setbacks and plateaus, but these are natural parts of the growth process. Practicing self-compassion helps you stay motivated and focused, even when things don't go as planned. Practical tip: develop a self-care routine that nurtures your mind and body. Activities like meditation, exercise, journaling, or engaging in hobbies can help reduce stress and maintain a positive outlook. Build resilience through continuous practice. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, and it's crucial when dealing with personal weaknesses. Every effort to address a weakness, whether successful or not, builds resilience. By consistently practicing strategies to overcome your weaknesses, you build a mental and emotional fortitude that will help you tackle future challenges. Practical tip: establish daily or weekly routines that include activities aimed at addressing your weaknesses. For example, if emotional regulation is a weakness, practice mindfulness meditation for 10 minutes each morning. Surround yourself with positive influences. Your environment and the people you surround yourself with significantly impact your ability to manage weaknesses. Positive influences, such as supportive friends, mentors, or communities, can provide encouragement, guidance, and accountability. Conversely, toxic or negative influences can exacerbate your weaknesses. Practical tip: conduct an environmental audit by assessing the people and situations in your life that either help or hinder your growth. Make conscious efforts to engage more with those who uplift and inspire you. Use weaknesses to build empathy and connection. Your personal weaknesses can be a bridge to connect with others. They make you more relatable and human. By sharing your struggles, you can build empathy and deepen relationships. Empathy is a powerful tool that not only helps you understand others better, but also fosters mutual support and learning. Practical tip: open up about your weaknesses in appropriate settings, such as during team-building exercises or in one-on-one conversations with friends. Use your experiences to offer support and understanding to others who may face similar challenges. Balance self-improvement with self-acceptance. While it's essential to work on your weaknesses, it's equally crucial to practice self-acceptance. Self-improvement shouldn't come at the cost of your self-esteem or well-being. Strive for a balance where you acknowledge and address your weaknesses while also recognizing your worth and the value of your unique qualities. Practical tip: regularly remind yourself of your achievements and strengths. Create a gratitude journal that includes not only external accomplishments, but also personal growth in areas where you've worked on your weaknesses. Celebrate small wins. Celebrate every small victory on your journey of self-improvement, no matter how minor it may seem. These small wins build momentum and confidence, reinforcing your commitment to growth. Celebrating progress, however modest, creates a positive feedback loop that encourages further effort and perseverance. Practical tip: set up a reward system for yourself. Every time you achieve a goal related to overcoming a weakness, treat yourself to something enjoyable, such as a favorite activity, a meal, or a day off. Cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset, a concept popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. Cultivating this mindset is vital for overcoming personal weaknesses, as it shifts the focus from being stuck with a flaw to seeing every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. Practical tip: reframe your internal dialogue. Instead of saying, "I'm bad at this," say, "I'm still learning how to improve in this area." This subtle shift promotes a more optimistic and proactive approach to weaknesses. Reflect regularly to track progress. Regular reflection is crucial to understanding your progress and adjusting your strategies. Reflection helps you identify what's working and what's not, allowing you to pivot your approach when necessary. It also reinforces your awareness of weaknesses, helping you stay focused on your growth journey. Practical tip: dedicate a few minutes each week to reflect on your progress. Use a journal to document what strategies were effective, what challenges you faced, and what steps you plan to take next. Transforming weaknesses into strengths. Understanding and managing personal weaknesses is not about achieving perfection. It's about embracing the process of continuous growth and self-discovery. By identifying, accepting, and strategically addressing weaknesses, you cultivate resilience, empathy, and self-awareness. Remember, every weakness carries the seed of strength within it. Through patience, reflection, and a commitment to growth, you can transform your weaknesses into catalysts for profound personal development. Lesson number 3. Material desires, the yearning for possessions and status, have been a constant in human life. From ancient markets to modern malls, the allure of wealth, luxury, and excess has captivated our imagination. However, while society often celebrates the accumulation of material goods as a sign of success, wisdom traditions like Stoicism challenge us to rethink this assumption. They ask, do these desires lead to true fulfillment, or do they distract us from a deeper purpose? The Stoic approach to material desires is not about renunciation or deprivation, but about moderation and mindfulness. It's about understanding the role that external possessions play in our lives and learning how to cultivate a sense of contentment regardless of what we have or don't have. This perspective encourages us to focus on what truly matters: our character, virtues, relationships, and inner peace. In this lesson, we will explore 7 key points to understand and manage material desires from a Stoic perspective. Each point offers practical wisdom and strategies to help us navigate a world that often equates happiness with having more. By mastering our desires, we can live a life aligned with our values, find contentment in simplicity, and experience the profound joy of inner freedom. Recognize the nature of material desires. Understanding the nature of material desires is the first step toward managing them. Material desires often arise from external influences such as advertising, social pressures, and societal expectations. These influences create a sense of inadequacy, making us believe that acquiring more possessions will fill an inner void or enhance our status. From a Stoic perspective, these desires are based on a misconception that happiness and contentment are derived from external things rather than from our inner selves. The Stoics teach that true fulfillment comes from within, from living in accordance with our values and cultivating our virtues. By recognizing that material desires are often fleeting and superficial, we can start to shift our focus to what truly matters. Actionable tip. Practice mindfulness by questioning the origin of your material desires. Ask yourself, why do I want this? And will this truly bring me lasting happiness? This practice helps in distinguishing between a genuine need and a superficial want. Distinguish between needs and wants. A critical aspect of managing material desires is distinguishing between needs and wants. Needs are basic necessities required for survival and a modest level of comfort, such as food, shelter, clothing, and health care. Wants, on the other hand, are non-essential items that we often believe will bring us happiness or social validation. Stoicism encourages us to focus on our needs while being mindful of our wants. By recognizing that many of our wants are driven by external factors rather than genuine needs, we can make more conscious choices about what we consume and how we spend our resources. Actionable tip. Make a list of your needs and wants. Evaluate which items are essential for your well-being and which are influenced by societal pressure or fleeting desires. Aim to prioritize fulfilling your needs and reassess the importance of your wants. Practice gratitude for what you have. Gratitude is a powerful tool for managing material desires. By focusing on what we already have, we reduce the urge to acquire more. Gratitude shifts our mindset from one of scarcity and lack to one of abundance and contentment. The Stoics believed that by regularly contemplating the things we are thankful for, we develop a sense of appreciation and contentment. This practice helps to counteract the constant desire for more and cultivates a mindset that values what is already present in our lives. Actionable tip. Begin a daily gratitude journal where you list 3 things you are grateful for each day. Reflect on the non-material aspects of your life that bring you joy, such as relationships, health, nature, or personal growth. Embrace minimalism and simplicity. Minimalism and simplicity are closely aligned with Stoic philosophy. These concepts advocate for a lifestyle that focuses on what is essential and meaningful, reducing the clutter and distractions that material possessions often bring. By embracing a minimalist approach, we create space for what truly matters in our lives, our relationships, passions, and personal growth. A simpler life reduces stress, increases clarity, and fosters a sense of freedom. When we are not constantly striving for more, we have more time and energy to focus on our inner development and our relationships with others. Actionable tip. Conduct a decluttering exercise. Go through your belongings and identify items that no longer serve a purpose or bring joy. Donate, recycle, or discard them. Notice how this process affects your mindset and sense of freedom. Reflect on the impermanence of material things. Material possessions are inherently impermanent. They can break, become outdated, or lose their appeal over time. The Stoics teach us to reflect on the transient nature of all things, including material goods, to develop a sense of detachment from them. By recognizing that everything we own is temporary, we learn to find our sense of worth and identity in more stable, lasting sources, our values, actions, and relationships. This understanding helps us to appreciate our possessions without becoming overly attached or dependent on them for our happiness. Actionable tip. Practice the Stoic exercise of negative visualization. Spend a few moments each day imagining life without a particular possession you value. Reflect on how you would cope and continue to find meaning and purpose even in its absence. Cultivate inner wealth through virtue. Stoicism emphasizes the cultivation of inner wealth, qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. These virtues are considered the true sources of fulfillment and happiness, far surpassing any external possessions. By focusing on developing our character and living in accordance with our principles, we become less susceptible to the allure of material desires. We learn to find joy and satisfaction in our actions, choices, and the person we are becoming, rather than in what we own. Actionable tip. Set a daily intention to practice one of the Stoic virtues. For example, practice self-discipline by resisting the urge to make impulsive purchases, or practice courage by stepping out of your comfort zone in a meaningful way. Seek joy in experiences, not possessions. Experiences, unlike material possessions, create lasting memories and have a profound impact on our well-being. They help us grow, connect with others, and find deeper meaning in life. Research has shown that people who prioritize experiences over possessions tend to be happier and more satisfied. Stoicism encourages us to seek fulfillment in meaningful experiences, whether through learning, travel, relationships, or personal challenges, rather than accumulating material goods. By focusing on experiences, we shift our attention from what we have to what we do, cultivating a richer, more fulfilling life. Actionable tip. Allocate a portion of your budget for experiences rather than material goods. Plan activities that bring you joy, such as spending time with loved ones, learning a new skill, or exploring nature. Material desires are a natural part of human life, but they do not have to dictate our choices or determine our happiness. By understanding their nature, distinguishing between needs and wants, practicing gratitude, embracing simplicity, reflecting on impermanence, cultivating inner wealth, and seeking joy in experiences, we can master our material desires and find deeper fulfillment. The Stoic approach to material desires teaches us that true contentment comes not from accumulating more, but from aligning our lives with our values, nurturing our relationships, and focusing on what truly matters. As we cultivate a mindset of moderation and mindfulness, we open ourselves to the profound joy of inner freedom and the rich tapestry of a well-lived life. Lesson number 4. Creating a lesson on plans and goals involves understanding their significance, how they differ, and the strategies needed to effectively set, pursue, and achieve them. This lesson will be divided into key sections, each addressing different aspects, to provide a comprehensive understanding of how to set plans and goals successfully. Introduction. Having clear plans and goals is fundamental to personal and professional development. Goals give us direction and purpose, while plans provide a structured approach to achieving them. Whether aiming for career advancement, improved health, financial stability, or personal growth, setting and following through on goals and plans is essential. However, many people struggle with defining their goals, staying motivated, and executing their plans effectively. This lesson will explore the importance of plans and goals, different types of goals, how to set and prioritize them, strategies to stay on track, and how to overcome obstacles. By the end, you will have a clearer understanding of how to create actionable plans to achieve your desired outcomes. Understanding the difference between plans and goals. Definition of goals. A goal is a desired outcome, or result you wish to achieve. It is usually broad, long-term, and reflects your aspirations, desires, or dreams. Definition of plans. A plan is a detailed blueprint or strategy outlining the steps necessary to reach a goal. Plans are more specific and actionable. The relationship between goals and plans. Goals set the destination, while plans define the route to reach that destination. Examples to illustrate the difference. Discussing examples such as goal, become a certified yoga instructor. Plan, complete a 200-hour certification course, practice daily and attend workshops. The importance of setting goals provides direction and purpose. Goals give you a sense of direction and help you focus your efforts on what truly matters. Motivates and inspires action. Setting goals provides motivation by giving you something to strive for. Helps in measuring progress. Goals allow you to measure your progress and make necessary adjustments. Enhances decision-making. Goals guide your choices and actions, helping you make decisions that align with your desired outcomes. Increases accountability. Clear goals make you accountable for your actions, encouraging self-discipline and commitment. Types of goals. Short-term goals. Goals that can be achieved in the near future, typically within days, weeks, or months. They serve as stepping stones to long-term objectives. Long-term goals. Broader, more extensive goals that may take years to achieve, such as building a successful business or attaining a degree. Outcome goals, focused on the end result, such as winning a competition or earning a certain amount of money. Process goals, focused on the actions or processes required to achieve an outcome, like practicing a skill daily or completing a project phase by phase. SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals that provide a framework for setting clear and realistic objectives. How to set effective goals. Define clear and specific goals. Clearly articulate what you want to achieve. Specific goals reduce ambiguity and increase focus. Ensure measurability. Set goals that can be quantified or measured to track progress effectively. Set realistic and achievable goals. Ensure your goals are attainable within your current resources and constraints. Align goals with personal values and priorities. Your goals should reflect what is genuinely important to you to ensure sustained motivation. Time-bound goals. Set a deadline for achieving your goals to create a sense of urgency and focus. Break down larger goals into smaller tasks. Divide big goals into manageable steps to avoid feeling overwhelmed and to build momentum. Developing a plan to achieve your goals. Identify required resources and skills. Determine the resources, skills, or knowledge needed to achieve your goals. Create a step-by-step action plan. Outline specific actions, timelines, and milestones to reach your goals. Prioritize tasks and actions. Determine which tasks are most critical and should be prioritized. Allocate time and energy effectively. Use time management techniques like time blocking or Pomodoro to dedicate focused periods to goal-related tasks. Anticipate potential obstacles and solutions. Identify potential challenges and develop strategies to overcome them. Regularly review and adjust the plan. Periodically evaluate your plan's effectiveness and make adjustments as needed to stay on track. Staying motivated and overcoming obstacles. Use positive reinforcement and rewards. Celebrate small victories and milestones to maintain motivation. Stay accountable. Share your goals with others. Join a support group or have an accountability partner to help stay on track. Visualize success. Regularly visualize the end goal and the positive impact of achieving it to stay inspired. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when facing setbacks and view failures as learning opportunities. Stay flexible and adaptable. Be prepared to adapt your goals and plans when circumstances change or new information arises. Manage stress and avoid burnout. Take breaks, practice mindfulness, and prioritize self-care to maintain physical and mental well-being. Monitoring progress and measuring success. Track your progress regularly. Use tools like journals, apps, or spreadsheets to monitor your progress. Evaluate your performance against milestones. Periodically review if you are meeting the milestones set in your plan. Adjust goals and plans as needed. If you find you're consistently not meeting targets, reassess your goals and plans to identify areas of improvement. Celebrate achievements. Recognize and celebrate when you reach your goals or significant milestones to reinforce positive behavior. Reflect on what you have learned. Reflect on the journey, understanding what worked well and what could be improved for future goal setting. The role of mindset in goal achievement. Cultivate a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and grow, viewing challenges as opportunities. Stay resilient in the face of adversity. Use setbacks as a motivation to push harder rather than a reason to give up. Maintain a positive attitude. Focus on the positive aspects and learn to manage negative thoughts that may hinder progress. Practice gratitude. Regularly reflect on what you are thankful for to maintain a positive mindset and increase motivation. Tools and techniques for effective goal setting and planning. Goal setting frameworks, SMART, OKR, etc. Introduce and explain different goal setting frameworks. Time management techniques. Techniques like the Eisenhower matrix, time blocking, and the Pomodoro technique. Digital tools and apps. Explore various digital tools and apps like Trello, Asana, or habit trackers that help in planning and tracking goals. Visualization techniques. Techniques like vision boards or mental imagery to keep the focus on goals. Mindfulness and reflection practices. Incorporating mindfulness practices to reflect on progress and stay focused on the bigger picture. Common mistakes in goal setting and how to avoid them. Setting vague or unrealistic goals. Avoid goals that are too broad or unattainable by refining and aligning them with reality. Not having a clear plan. Ensure every goal has a concrete plan with steps and timelines. Underestimating obstacles. Be realistic about potential challenges and plan accordingly. Lack of consistent review and adjustment. Regularly. Review goals and plans to make necessary adjustments, neglecting the importance of motivation and accountability. Maintain motivation and accountability through various strategies. Setting plans and goals is crucial for achieving personal and professional success. While goals provide the vision, plans act as a roadmap guiding us toward our desired outcomes. Understanding the different types of goals, setting them effectively, creating actionable plans, and maintaining motivation are key components in the journey toward achievement. By embracing these principles, you can enhance your ability to set and achieve meaningful goals, ultimately leading to a more fulfilled and purpose-driven life. This lesson has provided you with a structured approach to setting goals and creating plans. Use this guide to reflect on your current goals, identify areas of improvement, and start implementing these strategies to move closer to your desired future. Would you like more detail on any particular section or additional examples to enhance this lesson? Lesson number 5. Past mistakes are an inevitable part of life. They shape who we are and how we grow. Mistakes often evoke feelings of regret, shame, or frustration, but they also serve as powerful learning experiences. The key to moving forward is not to dwell on these errors, but to embrace them, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones towards self-improvement. In this lesson, we will explore the concept of past mistakes through a Stoic lens and understand how we can transform these experiences into valuable life lessons. Acknowledge your mistakes. The first step in dealing with past mistakes is to acknowledge them openly. This requires humility and self-honesty, recognizing that everyone makes errors and that these mistakes do not define our worth. Accepting our imperfections allows us to confront reality and begin the process of healing and growth. Practice self-awareness. Reflect on your actions and understand the impact they had. Avoid denial. Don't dismiss or justify your mistakes. Instead, face them with courage. Journal your reflections. Writing down your thoughts can help clarify your feelings and recognize patterns in your behavior. Forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is crucial for moving past mistakes. Self-forgiveness does not mean condoning your actions, but rather accepting that you are human and capable of errors. By forgiving yourself, you release the heavy burden of guilt and make space for growth and self-compassion. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness you would offer a friend. Separate actions from identity. Understand that a mistake is an event, not a definition of who you are. Create a ritual of forgiveness. Whether through meditation, writing, or speaking out loud, create a personal ritual to let go of guilt. Learn from the experience. Every mistake offers a lesson. Reflect on what went wrong and why, and use that insight to make better choices in the future. The value of a mistake lies in its capacity to teach us about our values, decisions, and actions. Ask critical questions. What did I learn from this mistake? How can I prevent it from happening again? Identify triggers and patterns. Understand the circumstances that led to the mistake and identify any patterns in behavior. Seek feedback. Engage with trusted individuals who can provide an objective perspective on what went wrong. Take responsibility and make amends. Taking responsibility for your actions is empowering. It shows maturity and a commitment to personal growth. If your mistake has affected others, consider how you can make amends. Apologizing and seeking to rectify your actions can help repair damaged relationships and foster trust. Own your actions. Acknowledge your role in the mistake without shifting blame to others. Offer a genuine apology. Be sincere in your apologies and express empathy for those affected. Propose constructive solutions. Show your commitment to change by suggesting steps you will take to avoid repeating the mistake. Transform mistakes into growth opportunities. Reframe your mistakes as opportunities for growth. Use them as catalysts for change, both internally and externally. Mistakes are often the best teachers, guiding us toward wisdom and resilience. Adopt a growth mindset. See mistakes as opportunities to improve and evolve. Embrace failure as part of success. Understand that failure is often a stepping stone on the path to success. Set new goals. Based on what you've learned, set new realistic goals to help you move forward. Practice resilience and adaptability. Mistakes often require us to adapt to new realities. Developing resilience helps you bounce back from setbacks and become stronger. Cultivating adaptability allows you to remain flexible in the face of challenges, reducing the likelihood of repeating the same mistakes. Common cognitive distortions include catastrophizing, overgeneralization, and black-and-white thinking. Ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Is there evidence to support this thought? Consider alternative perspectives. What would a friend or mentor say about this thought? Evaluate the usefulness of your thought. Does it help you achieve your goals or feel better about yourself, or does it only serve to bring you down? Challenging your thoughts doesn't mean ignoring them, it means questioning their validity and reducing their power over you. Reframe negative thoughts into positive or neutral ones. Reframing is a powerful technique to turn negative thoughts into more balanced or positive ones. It involves taking a negative thought and finding a way to view it from a different perspective. For example, instead of thinking, "I always mess up," you could reframe it as, "I made a mistake this time, but I can learn from it and improve." Practice reframing by replacing negative thoughts with positive or neutral alternatives. For example, replace "I am a failure" with "I am learning and growing." Focus on what you can control and influence. Reframe thoughts to highlight your agency and capacity to make positive changes. Use affirmations to reinforce positive thinking. For instance, affirm statements like, "I am capable and resilient," to counteract negative thoughts. Reframing takes practice, but over time it can become a natural way to think more constructively. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, without judgment. When dealing with negative thoughts, mindfulness allows you to observe these thoughts as they come and go, without getting caught up in them. Meditation can further help by providing a dedicated time to practice being mindful and calming your mind. Start a daily mindfulness practice, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and notice your thoughts without judgment. When a negative thought arises, acknowledge it without reacting to it. Use phrases like "I notice that I am thinking," to create distance between you and the thought. Practice deep breathing or guided meditation to calm your mind and reduce the intensity of negative thoughts. Mindfulness helps you see thoughts for what they are, just thoughts, not absolute truths. Engage in positive activities and hobbies. Sometimes, negative thoughts can be a result of boredom or a lack of meaningful engagement. By participating in positive activities that you enjoy, you can redirect your focus and energy away from negative thinking. Identify activities that bring you joy, relaxation, or a sense of accomplishment. This could be anything from reading, exercising, cooking, painting, or gardening. Set aside regular time in your schedule for these activities, especially when you notice your mood dipping. Connect with others who share your interests. Positive social interactions can help uplift your mood and reduce feelings of isolation or negativity. Engaging in activities you love helps to cultivate a sense of fulfillment and positivity, which can counterbalance negative thoughts. Surround yourself with positive influences. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your mindset. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can help you stay motivated and reinforce a healthier way of thinking. Evaluate your social circle. Are the people you spend the most time with uplifting and supportive, or do they contribute to your negativity? Limit exposure to negative influences, whether that be people, media, or environments that trigger negative thinking. Seek out positive role models, mentors, or groups that encourage growth, learning, and positivity. Creating a supportive environment can help you maintain a positive mindset and reduce the impact of negative thoughts. Seek professional help when necessary. If you find that negative thoughts are overwhelming, persistent, and impacting your daily life, it may be time to seek professional help. Therapists, counselors, or coaches can provide support, tools, and techniques tailored to your unique situation. Consider cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which is specifically designed to help people identify and change negative thinking patterns. Look for local or online support groups where you can share your experiences and learn from others. Don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health professional if you feel stuck or need additional guidance. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a proactive step towards mental well-being, overcoming negative thoughts for a better life. Negative thoughts are an inevitable part of life, but they do not have to control your life. By identifying these thoughts, challenging and reframing them, and practicing techniques like mindfulness, positive engagement, and seeking support, you can reduce their impact and cultivate a more positive and balanced mindset. Remember, changing your thought patterns takes time and effort, but with persistence and the right strategies, you can break free from negativity and move towards a life filled with greater peace, purpose, and happiness. Lesson number 7. Personal relationships are the intricate web of connections we form with others throughout our lives, encompassing a range of bonds, including friendships, family ties, romantic partnerships, and professional associations. These relationships shape our experiences, influence our behavior, and play a vital role in our emotional and psychological well-being. At their core, personal relationships are built on mutual understanding, trust, respect, and communication. Building and maintaining meaningful relationships requires effort, patience, and a willingness to grow together. Navigating personal relationships can be complex, involving varying degrees of vulnerability, empathy, and self-awareness. To foster strong and lasting connections, it's essential to understand the key elements that make relationships thrive. This lesson delves into the foundational principles of personal relationships, exploring essential points that guide the way to more fulfilling connections. Communication, the foundation of connection. Effective communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. It involves more than just talking. It requires active listening, empathy, and the ability to express thoughts and feelings clearly and respectfully. Open communication fosters trust and helps partners resolve conflicts, share experiences, and grow together. Active listening, paying full attention, showing empathy, and responding thoughtfully to what others say. Expressing emotions, sharing feelings honestly while maintaining respect and avoiding blame. Clarifying misunderstandings, regularly checking in with the other person to ensure mutual understanding. Using I statements, framing statements from one's own perspective to avoid defensiveness, e.g., I feel, instead of you always. Trust, the pillar of stability. Trust is the bedrock of all meaningful relationships. It involves believing in the reliability, honesty, and integrity of the other person. Trust allows for vulnerability, fosters emotional intimacy, and provides a sense of security within the relationship. Consistency, building trust through consistent behavior and actions that align with words. Transparency, being open and honest about feelings, thoughts, and intentions. Reliability, following through on commitments and being dependable in both good times and challenging moments. Forgiveness, understanding that mistakes happen and working towards rebuilding trust when it is broken. Respect, honoring boundaries and individuality. Respect involves valuing the other person's perspective, feelings, and boundaries. It is essential for maintaining healthy dynamics in personal relationships. Respect means recognizing each person's unique qualities and giving space for individuality while nurturing the connection. Boundaries, understanding and respecting each other's physical, emotional, and mental boundaries. Valuing opinions, accepting that differing opinions can coexist and are worth listening to. Equal partnership, ensuring that both parties have an equal say and are considered in decision-making. Non-judgment, avoiding criticism or belittling of each other's choices or feelings. Empathy, The power of understanding. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It plays a crucial role in developing deeper connections by creating a sense of compassion and mutual respect. Empathy helps in navigating conflicts, enhancing emotional intimacy, and fostering a supportive environment. Active empathy. Actively trying to understand the other person's point of view, even when you disagree. Emotional support. Offering comfort and reassurance during times of distress or uncertainty. Validation. Acknowledging and affirming the other person's feelings and experiences without judgment. Nonverbal cues. Being aware of body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions that convey empathy and concern. Conflict resolution. Navigating differences. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, but it's how conflict is handled that determines the strength and longevity of the connection. Effective conflict resolution involves staying calm, addressing issues openly, and finding mutually acceptable solutions. Staying calm, managing emotions, and avoiding escalation during conflicts. Focus on solutions, shifting from blame to brainstorming solutions that satisfy both parties. Compromise and negotiation, finding middle ground where both sides feel heard and respected. Avoiding the blame game, discussing behaviors and actions rather than attacking the person. Emotional intelligence, navigating the emotional landscape. Emotional intelligence involves the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's own emotions and those of others. It plays a critical role in personal relationships, influencing how we communicate, handle conflicts, and empathize with others. Self-awareness, being conscious of your own emotions and how they affect your behavior. Self-regulation, managing your emotions, especially in stressful situations, to maintain calm and composure. Motivation, cultivating an inner drive to nurture and maintain positive relationships. Social skills, developing the ability to navigate social situations and connect with others. Shared goals and values, building a common ground. A shared vision, goals and values can strengthen the bond in any personal relationship. When people align on what they believe is important and what they want to achieve, it creates a sense of unity and direction. Discussing values. Regularly discussing core values and beliefs to ensure mutual understanding and alignment. Setting joint goals. Establishing shared objectives, whether in a family, friendship, or partnership, that you can work towards together. Respecting differences. While having shared values is essential, it's also crucial to respect individual differences. Supporting aspirations, encouraging and supporting each other's personal and professional goals. Self-care. Prioritizing your well-being. Healthy relationships require both parties to be in a good place mentally, emotionally, and physically. Practicing self-care ensures that you have the energy, patience, and positivity needed to contribute to a healthy relationship. Physical health. Engaging in regular exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, and getting enough rest. Mental health. Managing stress through mindfulness practices, therapy, or hobbies that promote relaxation. Personal time. Allocating time for yourself to recharge and pursue interests that bring you joy. Boundary setting. Knowing when to say no and establishing limits to protect your well-being. Growth and adaptation. Embracing change. Together. Personal relationships are dynamic, evolving entities that require adaptability and a willingness to grow together. Being open to change, learning from each other, and evolving as individuals and as a unit are essential for long-lasting connections. Growth mindset. embracing a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Learning together. Pursuing new experiences, learning opportunities and adventures together. Supporting change. Offering support and encouragement as each person grows and evolves. Flexibility. Being adaptable to changing circumstances, needs and desires within the relationship. Forgiveness and letting go, moving beyond hurt. No relationship is free from mistakes or misunderstandings. The ability to forgive and let go of grudges is crucial for maintaining a healthy connection. Forgiveness involves recognizing the hurt, empathizing with the other person, and choosing to move forward without harboring resentment. Acknowledgement. Acknowledging the hurt and addressing it openly with the other person. Empathy and compassion. Trying to understand the other person's perspective and emotions. Rebuilding trust. Taking steps to rebuild trust through consistent positive actions. Letting go of resentment. Focusing on the present and future rather than dwelling on past grievances. Consistency. Building a reliable foundation. Consistency is key in establishing a reliable foundation for personal relationships. Being consistent in actions, communication, and behavior reinforces trust and reliability. It shows commitment and seriousness in maintaining the relationship. Regular check-ins. Keeping in touch and maintaining regular communication, whether through calls, messages, or in-person meetings. Reliable actions. Following through on promises and commitments, big or small. Predictable behavior. Ensuring that behavior matches words, creating a sense of security and stability. Adaptability with consistency. While being consistent, also being open to change and flexibility when necessary. Shared experiences. Building memories and bonds. Lesson number 8. Financial status is a critical component of overall well-being and personal development. It encompasses not only the amount of money one possesses, but also how effectively one manages, invests, and plans for the future. Understanding your financial status involves a detailed assessment of your income, expenses, assets, liabilities, and financial goals. This lesson will provide a comprehensive overview of these elements, offering actionable insights to help you achieve financial stability and growth. We'll cover fundamental concepts, practical strategies, and essential tools to empower you in managing your finances effectively. Assessing your current financial situation. Understanding net worth definition and calculation. Net worth is the difference between your total assets and total liabilities. To calculate it, sum up all assets, savings, investments, property, and subtract all liabilities, debts, loans. Importance provides a snapshot of your financial health and helps in setting financial goals. Tracking income and expenses. Income sources. Identify all sources of income including salary, investments, and side businesses. Expense tracking. Monitor and categorize your expenses to understand where your money goes. Use tools like budgeting apps or spreadsheets. Creating a personal balance sheet components. Include assets, cash, investments, property, and liabilities, loans, credit card debt. Purpose. Helps in evaluating your financial position and planning for future financial decisions. Setting financial goals. Short-term goals. Examples: saving for a vacation, emergency fund, or a new gadget. Strategy. Set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. Long-term goals. Examples: retirement savings, purchasing a home, or funding children's education. Strategy. Develop a plan that includes saving and investing to achieve these goals over time. Prioritizing goals. Evaluation. Assess the importance and urgency of each goal. Implementation. allocate resources and create timelines for achieving each goal. Managing debt. Types of debt. Good versus bad debt. Understand the difference between beneficial debt, e.g. mortgage, student loans, and harmful debt, e.g. high-interest credit card debt. Debt evaluation. Analyze the interest rates, terms, and impact on your financial situation. Debt repayment strategies. Snowball. Method. Focus on paying off the smallest debts first to gain momentum. Avalanche. Method. Prioritize paying off debts with the highest interest rates to save on interest payments. Debt reduction tools. Consolidation. Combine multiple debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate. Refinancing. Obtain a new loan with better terms to pay off existing debt. Saving and investing, building an emergency fund. Purpose. To cover unexpected expenses or financial setbacks. Recommendation. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Saving strategies. Automated savings. Set up automatic transfers to savings accounts. Budgeting. Allocate a portion of your income specifically for savings. Investment basics. Types of investments. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate. Risk and return. Understand the relationship between risk and potential returns. Investment strategies. Diversification. Spread investments across various asset classes to reduce risk. Long-term versus short-term. Determine your investment horizon and strategy based on your goals. Understanding and managing taxes. Types of taxes. Income tax, based on your earnings. Property tax, on real estate. Capital gains tax, on profits from investments. Tax planning, deductions and credits. Identify eligible deductions and credits to reduce taxable income. Tax-advantaged accounts. Use accounts like IRAs and 401ks to benefit from tax advantages. Filing taxes. Preparation. Gather necessary documents and use tax software or professional services. Deadlines and compliance. Ensure timely filing to avoid penalties. Retirement planning. Types of retirement accounts. Traditional IRA, tax-deferred growth with contributions potentially tax-deductible. Roth IRA, tax-free withdrawals in retirement with contributions made with after-tax dollars. Calculating retirement needs, retirement age and lifestyle. Estimate how much you'll need based on your desired retirement age and lifestyle. Savings rate. Determine how much to save each month to reach your retirement goals. Investment strategies for retirement asset allocation. Adjust your investment portfolio based on your time horizon and risk tolerance. Withdrawal strategies. Plan how to draw down your retirement savings efficiently. Protecting your financial future insurance. Types: health, life, disability, and property insurance. Purpose: to protect against unforeseen events and financial losses. Estate planning, wills and trusts. Ensure your assets are distributed according to your wishes. Power of attorney. Designate someone to manage your financial affairs if you become incapacitated. Continual review and adjustment. Regular checkups. Periodically review and adjust your financial plan based on changes in your situation or goals. Adaptation. Stay informed about financial changes and adapt your strategies as needed. Managing your financial status effectively requires a comprehensive understanding of your current situation, setting clear goals, managing debt, saving and investing wisely, and planning for the future. By following these guidelines and continually reviewing your financial plan, you can achieve financial stability and work towards long-term prosperity. Remember, financial management is an ongoing process that involves making informed decisions and adapting to changes in your life and the economic environment. With careful planning and disciplined execution, you can build a solid financial foundation and secure your financial future. This outline provides a structured approach to writing a detailed lesson on financial status. Each section can be expanded with real-life examples, case studies, and practical tips to reach the desired word count. Lesson number 9. Controversial opinions often spark heated debates and intense emotions. They challenge our beliefs, confront societal norms, and push the boundaries of conventional wisdom. Understanding and navigating controversial opinions is crucial in our diverse and complex world. Whether it's in personal relationships, professional settings, or public discourse, encountering and addressing controversial opinions can be both an opportunity for growth and a source of conflict. In this lesson, we'll explore controversial opinions from multiple perspectives. We'll delve into why they arise, how to approach them constructively, and strategies for maintaining civility while engaging with differing viewpoints. Our goal is to equip you with the skills to handle controversial opinions effectively, fostering a more open, respectful, and productive dialogue. Understanding controversial opinions. Definition and nature. Definition. Controversial opinions are viewpoints that provoke strong disagreement or debate. They often challenge the status quo or widely accepted beliefs. Nature. These opinions typically involve sensitive topics such as politics, religion, ethics, or social issues. They can stem from personal values, cultural backgrounds, or differing interpretations of facts. Sources of controversy. Cultural and societal norms. What is considered controversial can vary significantly across different cultures and societies. Historical context. Historical events and movements often shape contemporary controversial opinions. Understanding the historical context can provide insight into current debates. Personal beliefs. Individual values and experiences heavily influence how one perceives and responds to controversial opinions. The role of media and technology. Media influence. Traditional and social media amplify controversial opinions, sometimes sensationalizing issues to attract attention. Echo chambers. Online platforms can create echo chambers where users are exposed primarily to opinions that align with their own, reinforcing their beliefs and intensifying controversy. The impact of controversial opinions on personal relationships. Strengthening bonds. Engaging with controversial opinions can strengthen relationships if approached with empathy and respect. It allows individuals to understand each other's perspectives better. Creating conflict. Conversely, controversial opinions can lead to disagreements and strain relationships if not handled thoughtfully. On professional environments. Fostering innovation. Diverse opinions can drive innovation and creativity in the workplace. Different viewpoints can lead to more comprehensive solutions and ideas. Risk of division. Without effective management, controversial opinions can create divisions and hinder collaboration within teams. On society driving social change, controversial opinions can be catalysts for social change, challenging outdated norms and advocating for progress. Social tensions. They can also exacerbate social tensions and polarize communities if not addressed constructively. Approaching controversial opinions, constructively developing empathy and understanding. Active listening. Practice active listening to fully understand the perspective of others. This involves paying attention, asking clarifying questions, and acknowledging their viewpoint. Empathetic engagement. Approach discussions with empathy, recognizing that personal experiences and values shape opinions. Maintaining open-mindedness. Challenge your own beliefs. Be open to questioning your own beliefs and considering alternative perspectives. This can lead to personal growth and a deeper understanding of complex issues. Seek common ground. Focus on finding common ground, even when opinions differ. This can help build bridges and facilitate more productive discussions. Effective communication strategies. Respectful discourse. Use respectful language and tone during discussions. Avoid personal attacks or inflammatory remarks. Clarity and precision. Be clear and precise in articulating your own viewpoints. Avoid vague statements that can lead to misunderstandings. Handling disagreements. Strategies for conflict resolution. Stay calm. Manage your emotions and approach disagreements with a calm and rational mindset. Focus on facts. Base arguments on factual information rather than emotions or assumptions. This helps in grounding discussions and reducing conflicts. Knowing. When to disengage, recognize unproductive exchanges. If a discussion becomes overly contentious or unproductive, it may be best to disengage and revisit the conversation at a later time. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries to avoid discussions that could harm relationships or professional environments. Balancing assertiveness and respect. Assert your position. Be confident in presenting your opinions, but do so in a manner that respects others' viewpoints. Respect differences. Acknowledge and respect that others may have different opinions and that disagreement does not necessarily equate to disrespect. Promoting healthy debate. Encouraging diverse perspectives. Foster inclusivity. Create environments where diverse opinions are welcomed and valued. This can lead to more balanced and enriching discussions. Encourage dialogue. Promote open dialogue and create spaces where individuals feel comfortable sharing their views without fear of retribution. Facilitating constructive conversations. Moderation. In group settings, moderate discussions to ensure that they remain respectful and productive. Feedback mechanisms. Implement feedback mechanisms to address concerns and improve the quality of discussions. Personal growth. Through controversial opinions, enhancing critical thinking, analyze. Different viewpoints. Engaging with controversial opinions can enhance critical thinking by challenging you to analyze and evaluate various perspectives. Develop reasoned arguments. Constructing well-reasoned arguments helps in articulating your viewpoints more effectively and understanding opposing perspectives. Building emotional intelligence. Manage reactions. Handling controversial opinions helps in developing emotional intelligence by teaching you to manage your reactions and respond thoughtfully. Empathy and understanding. Building empathy and understanding through these discussions contributes to personal growth and better interpersonal relationships. Conclusion. Embracing controversy for growth. Controversial opinions are an inevitable part of human interaction and societal progress. They provide opportunities for growth, understanding, and innovation. By approaching them with empathy, open-mindedness, and respect, we can navigate these discussions constructively. Embracing controversial opinions as a chance for dialogue and personal development can lead to more enriched perspectives and stronger connections with others. As we continue to engage with diverse opinions, let's remember to approach each conversation with a willingness to learn and grow, fostering a culture of respect and mutual understanding. Lesson number 10. Inner struggles are an inherent part of the human experience. They encompass the battles we face within ourselves, involving our thoughts, emotions, and values. These struggles can manifest in various forms, such as self-doubt, internal conflicts, anxiety, and existential questioning. Understanding and addressing these inner conflicts is crucial for personal growth, emotional well-being, and overall life satisfaction. In this lesson, we will explore the concept of inner struggles in depth. We will examine their nature, causes, and effects on our lives, and provide practical strategies for managing and overcoming them. By the end of this lesson, you will have a comprehensive understanding of inner struggles and the tools to navigate them effectively. Defining inner struggles. What are inner struggles? Inner struggles refer to the psychological and emotional conflicts that occur within an individual. These can include self-doubt, uncertainty about one's abilities, worth, or decisions; internal conflict, disagreements between different aspects of one's identity or values; anxiety, persistent worry or fear about the future or one's current situation; existential crisis, questions about the meaning or purpose of life. Types of inner struggles. Inner struggles can be categorized into several types. Emotional struggles, difficulties in managing and processing emotions. Moral struggles, conflicts between personal values and actions or societal expectations. Psychological struggles, issues related to mental health, such as depression or anxiety. Existential struggles, questions about existence, purpose, and meaning. Causes of inner struggles, personal factors. Past trauma, experiences of abuse, neglect, or significant loss can lead to ongoing internal conflict. Self-expectations, unrealistic or excessively high expectations can create persistent self-doubt. Identity conflicts, struggles related to identity, such as sexual orientation or cultural identity, can lead to internal turmoil. External factors, societal pressure. Expectations from society or family can lead to inner conflicts, especially when they clash with personal values. Environmental stress. Stressful life circumstances, such as financial difficulties or relationship issues, can exacerbate inner struggles. Cultural influences. Cultural norms and values can impact one's internal conflicts, especially when they are at odds with personal beliefs. Impact of inner struggles, emotional well-being. Inner struggles can significantly affect emotional health. Common effects include increased anxiety. Persistent internal conflicts can lead to heightened anxiety and stress. Depression. Ongoing struggles may contribute to feelings of sadness and hopelessness. Low self-esteem. Frequent self-doubt can erode self-confidence and self-worth. Behavioral impact. Inner struggles can influence behavior in various ways. Avoidance. Individuals may avoid situations or responsibilities to escape inner conflict. Procrastination. Struggles with self-doubt or fear can lead to procrastination and reduced productivity. Interpersonal issues. Internal conflicts can affect relationships, leading to misunderstandings or conflicts with others. Physical health. The impact of inner struggles extends to physical health. Chronic stress. Prolonged internal conflict can contribute to chronic stress, affecting physical health. Sleep disturbances. Anxiety and stress can lead to insomnia or other sleep disorders. Weakened immune system. Persistent stress and emotional strain can weaken the immune system, making one more susceptible to illness. Strategies for managing inner struggles. Self-awareness and reflection. Journaling. Keeping a journal can help in identifying patterns and triggers of inner struggles. Mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness can increase self-awareness and help manage emotional responses. Therapy. Engaging in therapy or counseling can provide insights into inner conflicts and offer coping strategies. Cognitive techniques. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT techniques can help reframe negative thoughts and address self-doubt. Challenge negative beliefs. Actively questioning and challenging negative beliefs can reduce their impact. Set realistic goals. Establishing achievable goals can help manage expectations and reduce inner conflict. Emotional regulation practice. Self-compassion. Being kind to oneself during difficult times can alleviate self-criticism and promote emotional healing. Develop coping skills. Learning healthy coping mechanisms, such as relaxation techniques or hobbies, can help manage emotional struggles. Build resilience. Strengthening resilience through positive experiences and self-care can help navigate inner struggles more effectively. Social support. Seek support. Talking to friends, family, or support groups can provide comfort and perspective. Build a support network. Establishing a network of supportive individuals can offer encouragement and assistance during challenging times. Communicate openly. Open communication with others can help in expressing and managing inner conflicts. Lifestyle changes. Healthy routine. Maintaining a balanced lifestyle with regular exercise, healthy eating, and adequate sleep can improve emotional well-being. Stress management. Incorporating stress management techniques such as relaxation exercises or mindfulness can reduce the impact of inner struggles. Engage in activities. Participating in enjoyable activities and hobbies can provide a sense of purpose and alleviate stress. Case studies and examples. Personal accounts. Example 1. A person struggling with career self-doubt who overcomes their inner conflict through therapy and cognitive techniques. Example 2. An individual facing existential questions who finds clarity through mindfulness and self-reflection. Historical and philosophical perspectives. Stoic philosophy. Stoic principles on managing internal conflicts and achieving inner peace. Existentialism. Insights from existential philosophers on dealing with existential crises and finding meaning. Inner struggles are a universal aspect of the human experience, affecting our emotional, behavioral, and physical well-being. By understanding the nature, causes, and impacts of these struggles, and by applying effective strategies for managing them, individuals can navigate their inner conflicts more effectively. Embracing self-awareness, cognitive techniques, emotional regulation, social support, and lifestyle changes can lead to personal growth and a more fulfilling life. Addressing inner struggles is not a one-time endeavor, but an ongoing process of self-discovery and growth. By remaining mindful of these challenges and actively working to overcome them, individuals can achieve greater emotional resilience and overall well-being,